So we are saying it's very, very simple. The thing which we need to do here is we just need to reshuffle this sequence. Now what is this sequence? How do we need to reshuffle? The first thing which we need to do in any conversation with anybody, personal or professional, we first need to listen to them. Listen to them completely. Listen to them carefully. Listen to them effectively. Make sure that you mean that you listen to them. Because if you listen to them carefully, 80% of the problem will be solved because they themselves will give the solution. So first listen. So what happens? What's the next? Do we listen and then, oh yes, we've got it. I know what exactly is the solution. Do you jump into the solutions? No. Relax. Anybody who is calling or who is talking or who is having a problem, at least 1% he or she is correct. Whenever we are discussing, whenever we are talking, at least 1% of the time, whoever has a problem is correct, at least 1%. So what we need to do is that first we need to tell them that I accept. I accept. You need to accept what is the problem. The moment you listen to the person on the other side, and the moment you accept, finished, done, the other person is completely in your control. He has submitted himself to you. And then you acknowledge. What do you acknowledge? What do you tell him? You tell him or her, yes, what you are saying is correct, and I will be there to take care of the problem. I will resolve your issue. That is a assurance or acknowledgement. You are telling them you are talking to the right person, and that's where the other person will feel comfortable. And now you will tell the person that please let me look into this matter and let me spend some time so that I can give you a good solution. So what you will do, you will ask or you will tell the other person that I will probe and look into that matter, and then finally you will give the solution. And then finally you will give the solution. And believe me, you take my words right now, while we are having this communication, while we are sharing these thoughts, right now, there are hundreds and hundreds of people who are using this technique of LAAPS and are growing leaps and bounds. And very interesting thing in this, there are people who are not good, are using this technique successfully to make people accept what they are doing. Can you all guess who are these people? I'm saying hundreds and hundreds of people who are using this technique of LAAPS successfully and are able to make people agree to what they are doing. Can you all guess? I'll give you a hint. All people who are in this workshop who are Indians, all those people who do this, can you all guess who are those? Yes, you all are right. Politicians. Politicians have a very good knack of soft skills. Politicians very effectively use this technique of LAAPS. Whenever you have a problem, whatever is your concern, whatever is the situation, if you go to the politician, He will listen to you absolutely, completely. He will listen to you, listen to you, listen to you. And what he will do, the moment you have told him your problem, he will flat agree to it. Whatever things are running in his mind, he will not disclose to you. He will accept first. He will say, yes, I understand. I know that is your problem. Yes. And then he will acknowledge what he would say. You don't worry. I understand. I will take care of it. And with these 3 steps, you are completely surrendered to him. You have given up to him. He is completely given up. He is completely taking control of yourself. Okay? He has heard you. He was listening. He has accepted your problem. And now he has acknowledged that yes, he is there to take care of your problem. And then what he says, fine, I have heard, I am accepting it, I am there to take care of it, give me some time, I will put in a committee, I will do something. What he's doing, he is asking you time to probe. He is taking some time to probe. Now once he starts probing, he will give a solution of his choice, not of your choice. And you will happily agree and you will happily accept. You have forgotten what solution you wanted. That's the strength of this LAAPS technique in your soft skills. That's what helps you to achieve what is a relevant response. Response in your favor. Response in your side. A conclusion in your favor, expected outcome, expected which is by you, what you are expecting. That is the outcome. That's how this LAAPS will help us. Any questions, any doubts, if there is anything which you want to ask, please ask. So that's what I said is, this LAAPS is a very, very strong tool which will help you to achieve relevant response. It's a very strong tool which will help you to achieve a response of your choice. And the most important thing in this LAAPS is listening. You have to be very, very good listener. If you don't listen, you will not be able to give a proper solution. Now, based on this, I want to share some very important facts about this. This will help you to make sure that you are listening carefully. Okay, give me 1 moment here. Just a moment. Alright, so this is what exactly you need to understand, that listening is very, very important. Now, let me share one presentation with you, which will help us to understand how we can be effective listeners and what is the importance of listening. This is a presentation for people who deal with customers, and that's the place. Every person with whom we are interacting is our customer. So when we interact, then consider that the other person is my customer, my manager is my customer, my subordinate is my customer, the audience to whom I am presentation is my customer, the people with whom I am conducting them, they are my customer. So I better listen. That is the first and the most important soft skill that we observe, and that's how we achieve this. Let me share something with you. Now, if you can see the screen over there, you'll find something very interesting. Why should now, if we are into a business or a profession, business people spend about their time, and then communication is to the business. Writing, they spend about 9%. Reading, they spend about 16%. Talking, they spend about 30%. And some 5% of the time is. Now, if we spend so much of time on listening, to listen. We got to listen sincerely. We need to listen, just not hear. Hearing is that I hear some noise, I hear some motorcycle horn, I hear some vehicle passing by, but I cannot identify which. It's just hearing. But listening is something. Is the result or which is a goal towards that the responding is listen very carefully. It's very, very important. If you don't listen, you will lose. Be very careful. Let me share something more about this. When I say listen, just one thing. This is what happens if you don't listen. So, if you'll see this, find that what is hearing versus listening. Hearing is what? To receive information, auditory capability. It means, as I said, oh, I hear some vehicle passing by, I hear some birds chirping, I hear some people, there's a crowd going, or there is some music, I don't know what it is. It's just hearing, I'm hearing to it. It doesn't have any relevance with me, it doesn't have any relevance with my personal and my professional life. But when I listen, that's what it's at. So there, what do you mean by listen? Listen to hear and comprehend and an acquired skill. When you are listening, you should be able to comprehend, make some meaning and sense out of it. Now, very interesting. Look at this. Within the 5 minutes after a conversation, we lose 15% of what we have heard. 8 hours later, we retain only 25% of what was said. And within 12 hours of the conversation, we have retained only 10% or less of what we have heard. The average listener will only remember 25% what is said. And this is very dangerous. The average rate of speech is approximately 125 words per minute. Yet the brain can process thoughts at the rate of 4,000 words per minute. So, for you to have an effective communication, you should listen carefully and your rate of speech in such a way that the other person is able to listen. It should not be that the other person is just hearing you. Hearing is what? Just an auditory capability. The capability of your ears to hear something. But listening is something where the other person is able to comprehend, make some sense, make some meaning of it. That's what we call as listening. So, that's where we go back to our topic. As I was saying, listening is very, very important. If you are able to listen, and if you are able to make others listen to you, you are definitely approaching towards an effective communication. And if it is an effective communication, definitely you will get a relevant response, a relevant outcome. That's what I mean by when I say for soft skills, use this technique of LAAPS. Listen, accept, acknowledge, grow, and then come to an example. If somebody is or if somebody is talking to you, if somebody has a problem, like for example, I am a person who is, for example, I am having what should we say? Probably I am a salesman and I am selling televisions. And my customer calls and says the television is here. is not working. I should never get the solution more simple. How is it possible, sir? It will definitely work. Television will definitely work. You might not have connected it properly. You have invited trouble. Why? Because even before you have heard it, you have asked the person to keep quiet, and you have given a dominant answer saying the television will work. You have not connected the television properly, and the customer is now hyper. He will say, my dear friend, I know how to connect televisions. I've been watching televisions from years. I've got about 10 televisions in my office, and you better don't teach me how to connect a television. And then you sit back and you think, my God, I made a mistake. And then you say, okay, then what happened? What exactly is the problem? Then you are asking, then you are telling him, okay, I'm ready to listen, now you tell me. And then the customer starts. Now he will not stop. And now he will not honor mercy. He will absolutely back to you very aggressive. So then you will listen. You will listen. Finally you will accept. And then you will have to acknowledge. But it has not happened in a professional way. It has not happened in a win-win situation. So how would you handle this? Very simple. If the customer says, you know what, I bought this television yesterday from you. You delivered the television today, and the television is not working. Do you think he will say it so easily? No. He will first start with the problem. He will say, hello, the television is not working. He does not even know that you are not responsible for it. But should not cut him down. Should not let him speak. He's speaking. The television is not working. And you say, I am sorry, sir. What happened? I bought the television yesterday from you all. You all have installed the television yesterday in the evening. And you all have given a good demonstration. Everything is fine. Today I am trying to put on the television. It is not coming on. What is this? What kind of a company is this? And you find he is going out of the track. He is talking about the company and all. You feel you are tempted to stop him. Sir, relax. Don't do this. Let it complete. He will come and give you the solution. He will continue. And today I am trying to put on the television. It is not coming on. What is this? What exactly is this? I know not able to understand what kind of a company it is. What kind of people you all are. You don't have any concern about the customers. You are saying, and saying. You will not stop. Don't stop him also. Don't listen. He will calm down. A normal human being cannot talk continuously for 2 minutes. He will stop. And then, first thing what you need to do is that the moment he has finished talking, don't give a solution. First, accept. How do you accept? Immediately apologize. Sir, I am sorry. The television which we have delivered and installed at your office is not working. He is happy. Why he is happy? Because he has found the right person who is accepting it that I am correct, the television is not working. He will automatically from your side, he will say, thank you so much for accepting this. So my dear friend, what should I do? Now what is your thing? You should acknowledge it. Sir, you don't have to worry. You are a prestigious customer. We have full faith in our product and account. You are happy because you are a customer. I promise I will resolve this issue. And the customer is relaxed. Wow, I'm not worried. This person has heard me. This person is accepting it. and this person is giving me a promise that he will take care of it, or all of it. And then you start slowly asking him questions. You are trying to probe him. Okay, sir, I promise I will resolve this issue. But let me ask you some questions. What happened, sir? Did you put on the television after the demonstration was given? Yes, I started the television. It was working fine. But today now I'm starting the television. It is not coming on. Oh, isn't that so nice? So, did it come on a little bit and then it went off? No, nothing. Zero. It's a dark screen, a black screen. Nothing is happening. Okay, fine. So, no problem. That's absolutely fine. I'll take care of it. Sir, can you just check any of your other device using the same power plug? What kind of device? I cannot put another television. So maybe hair dryer, or maybe something small which you can plug in and it knows what you're saying. So do you mean to say that power plug which is there is not working properly? No, I'm not saying so. Let's stop. So he is agreeing to you because you heard him, you accepted, and you promised that you will solve the problem. So he will go and get a small device, a hair dryer, and he will put it over there. Then you know what? The hair dryer is not working. Probably there is a problem with the plug, and then he tries it with the other plug, and his television is on. You have not given a solution. He has got the solution. This is a hypothetical situation, I'm saying. But if it would have been the same problem, and if you would have given him the same solution, he would not have allowed you to give him a solution. If you would have said, "Sir, the television works fine. It may be some problem at your end. Our television is absolutely fine." What he would say, "You better send a technician right now and ask him to check what is the problem. Sir, before I send the technician, I need to do something. I need to probe. Just shut up and send the technician." Now you are lost. You are forced to send the technician. The problem which you could have solved at that time, the problem which you could have resolved at that time, you are not able to. But go through the sequence of listening, accepting, acknowledging, and then probing, and then finally give the solution. It will work. Take my words, it will work. This is a very, very important aspect of soft skills. And yesterday we shared this example, as I mentioned, about how to effectively use the word may. And when I say when you are effective, the word may, you are telling the people that you are listening, you are understanding their responsibility, that they are involved in something. So remember such things. Have a positive language. Use finite words. I'll just finish it off with positive language. Use finite words. That will help have a language which will be related to soft skills and the soft skills. Body language, as I mentioned a couple of times during our presentation skills, do not point out with the finger to somebody. When you are talking to somebody, have a good eye contact. And I said within the limits. Talk, make gestures within the limits. Right? Gesture control, as I mentioned now. That is what you need to do when you are focused on your body language. Your content. When you are talking about your content, again, as I said, your content should be proven content. It should not be just a content which does not have any proof. It should be a relevant content that we are talking about. And again, in the content part also, your content should be finite. You should not speak finite. Rate of speech, as I mentioned, what is a good rate of speech? A good rate of speech is about 80 to 120 words per, I would say stick to 8. Speak slow and loud. As I mentioned, listening is one of the most important factors of soft skills. Not only you who should be listening, but others also should be able to listen to you. Cultural orientation I have already shared with you. Be very careful of using any examples or any instances which may create some trouble in their sentiments, in their thought process. So please avoid any cultural orientation. Be careful. And finally, use the LAAPS technique. As I said, people, those who are not good on this earth, who are having some vicious results or vicious vision, are able to use this LAAPS technique successfully. And as I said, politicians which are the ones who are using these techniques carefully, effectively. So, all the best to all of you all. Use your soft skills carefully. It will help you to have effective communication and relevant response. Any questions, any doubts? Any questions, any doubts? Good. If there are any questions, any doubts, please mail the questions or doubts to the class administrator. You will pass on your questions and queries to me. I will respond to you all. If there is any other thing that you may want to talk, again, get in touch with the big classes coordinator. They will get back to you all. And there are many more relevant professional skills which you all can check with the big classes administrator, where you can upskill yourself in getting a good job, where you can upskill yourself, enhance your growth in an organization. These 5 sessions which we conducted were just the tip of the iceberg. We have many personal skills training for you all at big classes. Whenever you all want to have any such training, do tell us. We will help you all to achieve your goals. It could be management skills, it could be team handling skills, it could be skills related to customer centricity, it could be training related to how to manage problems. All these things, we have excellent modules. We will give you the list of all the modules of the trainings available with us. Please go through those modules, get in touch with the admin of the big classes, and you can definitely make a very successful professional and personal achievements in your life. Once again, all the best to all of you all. Enjoy your day and have effective education. Good day and